Hey there, and welcome to Movers and Mints Daily for August 26th, 2022. My name's Goldie, and I bring you the top most popular Solana NFTs over the past 24 hours, and I introduce you to a popular upcoming mint. So on today's top 5, we have a blue chip project setting more new records, and we have another project entering the fray in the top 5 today. Will they stay? To be seen. And on the upcoming mint that we're going to be talking about, it's a very simple game that may interest you. So before we dive into all that, as always, I just want to remind you, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing in any projects, and never be willing to put up more money than you can afford to lose. And also, I always want to remind you, subscribe, like this video, drop a comment, let me know what you think, share this with one of your normie friends, get them hooked on Solana NFTs. The more people, the better, baby. So having said all of that, let's dive in to the top 5 most popular projects in the past 24 hours, starting with number 5, and that's going to be Blocksmith Labs. Now, Blocksmith Labs is an incredibly impressive project. They have a high floor price. Now, over the past 24 hours, it's gone even higher. $69.69 is the floor price because, you know, of course, we're all children. But the past 24 hours, they've done 2.2 thousand in Solana. And that's an impressive statistic, especially considering that's number 5 on the list today. So big movement in the top projects today in the past 24 hours. It is a 12% decrease day over day, but I don't think that really means much. This is a very solid project that is here for the long haul. It's the utility that you buy this project for. So this and the rest of everything we talk about are going to be linked in the description below. So go ahead, take a look on your own if you're interested in anything we're talking about. Let's move on to number 4, and this is the new one that I was mentioning enters the fray today, Punkz Universe. So it's a 3.45 floor price that they have right now. Considering that low floor price, it's impressive that they've done 2.9 thousand in the past 24 hours. That is a 145% increase day over day. We'll take a look at their all-time analytics. I do believe, no, I stand corrected. May 17th, this project has been around for. So it looks like it peaked back in May 31st at a 0.4 floor price. And then it's been below that since. And then all of a sudden, August 24th, at a 0.17 floor price, and now we're at 1.69. Something's going on, and when something like that happens, usually that's some kind of announcement or upcoming event. Who knows, but maybe something to take a look at. They've exploded, and definitely interesting. So let's move on to number 3 on the day, a familiar face. It's the OK Bears. So they're down a little bit, not crazy, down to 61 floor price right now. I say this every time we bring them up, but they're not going anywhere. They're one of the most popular projects in the Solana NFT eco space, and they have 3,000 in Solana over the past 24 hours. That's a 167% increase. Anytime you see triple digits one way or another, something to pay attention to. So they are cranking. OK Bears ain't going anywhere. All right, so let's go number 2. I'm just obsessed with this project. This is ABC Abracadabra. Just ridiculous. The description, I have to read it every time I talk about them. It's a collection of 10,000 immutable NFTs, 0% royalties, made to remind you of how fun things were when we were kids before growing up. Let's never stop having fun. And then they have a caveat that says this project has no official Twitter or Discord. So just to recap, there's no benefit to holding this. There's no social media channels, and there's no direction, roadmap, there's nothing, all right? Well, they have a floor price of 5.9 right now. And if we take a look at the analytics on these guys all time, it literally is a chart that just goes straight up. So sometimes the mystery and intrigue of projects like this are what gets the better of people. I have no idea. It's like kind of like a farce. Listen, I don't have to understand this. You don't have to understand this, but we can take a look and have fun with this, right? So it looks like children drew these. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. But it's just under a 6 floor price right now and doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon because they're number 2 in the past 24 hours. 11,500 Solana in volume in that time. Now, it is a 38% decrease, but, you know, that's still a ton of volume for a floor price, you know, at that rate. So, I don't know, man. It's continuing to chug along here. ABC, abracadabra, just crazy stuff. And then number 1 is the DeGods. And I mentioned to you earlier, this is one that continues to set records, and it is. We're taking a look at the analytics all time. This is really the one that the rest of the Solana NFT space is chasing. They peaked, the highest they ever were was June 6th, it appears, at a $399 400 floor price. Well, today they're at a $438 floor price right now. Now I believe Magic Eden is an aggregate. They do the average of the floor price over 24 hours. So just because the floor price right now is $438 doesn't mean that that's what it's going to show up as in the history. So, you know, we'll take a look at it tomorrow to see where it's at. But unbelievable stuff, man. That $438. I said I think Utes, the project Utes, has a lot to do with the excitement about DeGods. It's a second project that Frank DeGods is starting. But unbelievable stuff. They've done 18.8 thousand in Solana in the past 24 hours, and it's a 164% increase day over day. So DeGods holding down that number 1 spot today, flipping with abracadabra from yesterday. But we have all 5 in the description below if you want to check them out. Go ahead. Now we're going to move on to a fun upcoming mint that I think might catch some of your attention. So before we dive into it, I always want to remind you how I get to where I get to. I go to the drop calendar on Magic Eden, and I filter by the number of upvotes. And I have it filtered by Solana because, hey, I'm a Solana guy. So I have it filtered by Solana, number of upvotes, because an upvote, you actually have to log into Magic Eden and cast that upvote. So it helps prevent bots. So I've done most of these, if not all of them, so I'm heading down to up or down. It caught my attention because it seemed very simple, and it is. So 1,085 upvotes so far with an August 30th launch date. At least that's what it says on Magic Eden. 19 UTC launch time. So we're going to scroll over to their Magic Eden page, and like I said, it's very simple. Let's up or down. It's on you. Welcome to the first Solana binary option game. That's the description, all right? So let's head over to their Twitter page. 7,428 followers on Twitter right now, and the description matches exactly what it says on Magic Eden. And then in their Discord, I always just like to show you this. They got 22,500 people in this Discord here, so that is a lot of people in a Discord, especially for something as basic and as simple as this. Looks like it might be a lot of fun. And from what I understand, I did a little digging around. I don't completely 100%, I'm not 100% confident in my assessment of this project, but I believe you can wager on a daily basis if Solana is going to be up or down day to day. And I think that's it. So it's very simple, very easy. Looks like the public price is going to be a 3 Sol mint. So it's a higher price, but gambling is taking the Solana space by storm, and we're seeing a lot of casinos and blackjack and a lot of gambling stuff. So this one, no difference. Going to be supply of 5,000. Looks like in the Discord it says date TBA. Sometimes we see them put kind of like a placeholder in Magic Eden. I think it's a requirement in order for them to get on the page. So if you're interested, just stay tuned. Take a look at their Discord. Like I said, everything's below for you that you need to get in, up or down. And that's our mint of the day. And that's going to do it for the day. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. I put a lot of time and effort into this on a daily basis. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I bring you a ton of Solana NFT content consistently every day. Games, upcoming mints. I'm going to start a show where I'm interviewing citizens of Solana, just interviewing people how they got into it. I'm going to be doing a show on a weekly basis covering different cryptocurrencies and what the next 50x, 100x could be. So please, if you are at all interested in this, let let me know what your comments are, your thoughts. Share this with one of your friends and follow along. So I appreciate your time. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, my name's Goldie. I bring you the top popular NFTs over the past 24 hours on a daily basis, and I bring you a popular upcoming mint. It's almost September, but I'm still asking, when's Solana summer? We'll see you tomorrow.